Do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have it?
From Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida, it's Guts, the action sports show that's gonna make you sweat. And now, today's fearless players, wearing the boisterous blue from Southwest Middle School, Tiff, blazing Boalo. In the remarkable red from Illy Middle School, Krista, the Wonder Wagenbach. In the proficient purple from St. Cecilia Middle School, Brent, the Bear, Hardgrave. Hello everyone, I'm Mike O'Malley. Welcome to the Extreme Arena, home of Nickelodeon Guts, the action sports show where kids live out their greatest sports fantasies. Today's players will once again be battling their way through 4 outrageous events, and after that, they'll get a chance at tackling our radical rock, the aggro crag, where almost anything can happen. The player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner, and he or she gets to take home a glowing piece of our radical rock. Now remember, all of our events are specifically designed with our players' safety in mind. They will have safety equipment, and they will also have a professional stunt coordinator and stunt spotters with them at all times. So please, don't try this at home. Now on to our first event. Imagine getting the perfect set and an 11-foot high net, and you get a chance to spike it. Well, that's our next game. You'll get some help from an elastic cord. Let's go to Mo, our referee, Mo, for the rules.
Thank you, Mike. The object is to spike balls onto our targets. Each player will get 5 serves, and the player who spikes the most targets will win. Okay, are we ready up there? Then on your mark, get set.
Blazing Boalo, up and in. Look at Tiff. Hello, Spike. Spike that one, my friend.
On your mark, get set.
All right, here's Tiff. Oh, yeah!
On your
and
mark,
over.
Get set.
Tiff has got the vertical lift. Blazing Boalo is showing them how it's done, my friends.
On your mark, get set.
Here we go. Blazing Tiff on fire today. People, she's putting on a show.
On your mark, get set.
Oh, yeah. Tiff is up and in. A spiking clinic. A spiking clinic from Tiff. Let's go get the results from Mo. Mo.
Tiff managed to spike 4 targets. Very good.
4 out of 5 ain't too bad, my friends. And that is Tiff. A jubilant Tiff as you see her stepping down off of the aerial bridge. 7'6" high, that aerial bridge here in our Elastic Sports Games. And Krista about ready to take on her fantasy of getting high over the net and spiking it in the Brazilian team's face. Well, maybe
you ready up there?
Fantasy. I don't know.
Then on your mark, get set.
Here's Krista. Oh, yeah. Okay, having some trouble on that one. She must hit the ground on that spot before they release.
On your mark, get set.
Volleyball in the serve. And she is not getting enough lift on that, folks. She must jump off the aerial bridge with serious energy and hit the ground, bounce back
on your
up
mark,
and
get
the spring
set.
she needs. And she is definitely not getting any spring on that one as she bangs back into the aerial bridge. That elastic cord, you need to get all of the stretch out of that cord so you can
on your
bounce
mark,
off of it. She's ready.
Get set.
And with the leap, there, she's down on the ground on that one, and oh! Just missing on the fingertips. She's going to get one more chance.
On your mark, get set.
And here's Krista. Oh, there's a tip! We'll have to go and get the results from our referee, Mo. Mo, talk to me.
Krista got 0 targets.
All right,
okay.
Krista, but she has plenty of time to catch up. We do have 3 more events after this Spike It event, and of course the aggro crag. As you take a look at Brent the Bear, he's not hibernating. He's quite alive. He's not sleeping at all. But he's going to have to do very well on this one.
You ready up there? On your mark, get set.
All right, let's see if Brent is spent. Oh, a nice spike, but missed his target, so he's going
On
to have
your
to hit all
mark,
four.
get set.
Here we go, Brent. Up and over. Oh, just out of the reach. So right now, he is going for second place
On
points,
your
folks.
mark, get set.
Down and up. There's a nice one. But misses a target. You see the 6 targets
On your
the
mark,
other side.
get set.
Brent, down, up, and over. Oh, missing a target again. Oh, some little
On your
struggle to
mark,
get back up there.
get set.
Takes a lot of energy to get back up there and get a good jump there. We will now check and see the results for what Brent ended up with. Let's go to Mo. Mo.
Okay, Brent also got 0 targets, so that puts Tiff in first place with 4 targets. We've got Brent in purple, Krista in red tying in 3rd place with 100 points.
Let's take a look at the replay right now. Take a look at Tiff. Yeah. You want to get in a tiff with her? I wouldn't if you're going to play volleyball, because watch this one. Boom! Right down on the ground. That's Tiff flying right back up there, ready for her next serve. You did awesome in that event, Tiff. Tell me, what was the point of view like being up that high?
Oh, I thought it was fun. I'd like to do it again.
Well, we got more events coming up, more to play in Guts. Let's check out our leaderboard after our first event. Mo.
Okay. Mike made a mistake there. It's only if all 3 fail to get a target that they go into 3rd place. So, to amend myself, both Brent in purple and Krista in red are in 2nd place tied. They get 200 points each. In 1st place is Tiff in blue with 300 points.
Well, there you go. We're friendly and generous here. And now it's time for Tiff to spill her guts. So, Tiff, spill your guts. Tiff Blazing Boalo is a very energetic 12-year-old. She's a decorated member of the National Cheerleading Association. When Tiff's not blazing through her cheers, she's at the movies. And that is Tiff. Well, our next event, no popcorn needed. It's called Eat My Dust. And our players are going to be riding a BMX bike as they blaze their way through our obstacle course. You're going to see them go through the bump and dump, the sand trap, the tipping tubular tunnel, and also the sack attack. So let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Our players will race against the clock on our BMX bike course. Time penalties will be added for any violations, and best time wins. On your mark, get set.
All right. We take a look at Tiff. Just like a stormtrooper from Star Wars as she makes it through that sand there. And she is battling her way through the tipping tubular tunnel as she comes into the sack attack. Those moving sacks. Oh, those sacks hitting her in the face and knocking her down. She needs to get back on the bike and continue. It looks like she's all right. A great recovery. There may be a penalty on that one because she might have stepped off the track, but she skids across the track. And so we will go to Mo and check out the official results. You take a look at Tiff Blazing Boalo in first place. And let's actually go take a look at Mo now. Mo.
Tiff finished in 27.6 seconds. There we go.
27.6 seconds. Mo almost getting knocked over by a camera here. Krista.
On your mark, get set.
And here we have Krista making her way around our track into the sand, and no problem getting through that stuff. Tipping tubular tunnel, the wonder, Wagenbach, making it through the sack attack and coming in a final third as she comes down the ramp. She's going to be in first place after this one, folks. Yeah, there's Krista, the wonder. No wonder. All right. Mo.
Krista finishes in 21.7 seconds.
21.7. All right. So, looks like she is in first place now. And now, Brent is up.
On your mark. Whoa, get on your mark. Get set.
All right, Brent, the bear, Hardgrave, attacking the hard ground of our track. And there's the soft sand. And here's the tipping tubular tunnel. Down. He's going to have to smoke if he's going to beat Krista, the wonder. He's coming around that very slow, folks. 19 seconds, going to be really tight across the line. Oh! Does not look like he beat the first place time. Let's check out Mo. Mo.
Brent finishes in 22.2 seconds. That puts Krista in first place, Brent in second place, Tiff in third place.
So, eat my dust. There are the results. Let's take a look at Krista, the wonder, doing a wonderful job of making it through that sack attack and keeping her balance coming down the final stretch and across the finish line in first place time. And that's Krista. How did it feel to be moving around that bike and keeping that balance? You looked great.
Okay.
Now, let me ask you one question before we get onto the leaderboard. Did you have a problem when you were going through that sack attack of seeing it all?
No.
Just kept her face up and just kept on driving. Okay, let's go to the leaderboard and Mo now.
In first place, we have Krista in red with 500 points, and tied in second with 400 points each, we have Tiff in blue, Brent in purple.
All right. Take a look at our players right there, folks. Looking very happy as we go into our next event. Splashing down. Welcome back to Guts, the action sports show that asks, do you have it? They got it today once again, and we are getting heated up for our next event that's going to take place in the pool. But first, Krista's going to spill her guts, so Krista, spill your guts. Krista the Wonder Wagenbach is a 12-year-old trophy-winning gymnast. When Krista's not arranging her awards, you'll probably find Krista is shooting down water slides. Well, the water is perfect for this next event because you're going to need guts that float to hang on in this one. We're going to have water rapids shooting through our pool. It's called Splashdown. Let's talk to Mo. Mo.
At the sound of my whistle, all three players will start rocking their tubes. They will have 45 seconds to try and knock the other players off their tubes. The player who stays on the longest is the winner. Guys, fire up the rapids. Let's get going. On your mark. Get set.
And they are rock and rolling their way. Take a look at that wide shot as Brent the Bear. He doesn't got his claws on, so he can't claw through that inner tube on that one. Oh, a very timid group, it looks like. They're not really going aggressively at one another and really shaking it. Shake it up. Make some waves happen. There's a look at Brent at 17 seconds. Of course, our two players, Tiff and Brent, may want to hit Krista off first, and she is in the lead. 10 seconds, 9 left. No one has fallen. Who's going to get tipped off? We'll see where it ends. 3, 2, 1. All right. I tell you, it's going to be some exciting replay on this one. Let's take a look at our official results from Mo. Mo.
Well, Mike, it's a three-way tie. They all get first place.
A three-way tie. First, and first. So they're all getting first place points. We'll see how that ends up when we go into our next event. And as you can see, the water spraying the inner tubes all over our pool. Our players rocking all the way here. And we got Tiff, the blazing one. Aside from us, it looks like you got first place points on that one. What do you think about that last event?
It was fun, but my legs were hurting.
Your legs are hurting. All right. Well, get your legs back into strength because you're going to be climbing the aggro crag later on in our show. Let's go to Mo and check out the leaderboard. Mo.
Still in the lead is Krista in red with 800 points, following tied in second, Tiff in blue, Brent in purple with 700 points.
All right. So sharing the wealth on that last one. And now it's time for Brent to spill his guts. So, Brent, spill your guts. Brent the Bear Hardgrave is 13 years old. He once growled a 2-foot coral snake out of a pool. When Brent isn't splashing around, he's practicing his takeoffs and landings in a flight simulator. All right. Well, practice is going to make perfect today. We're not going to be simulating anything. This is real live elastic sports about to happen in our next event called Make Your Mark. Our players will be jumping off the aerial bridge into an ink pad, marking their feet on the wall. Let's talk to Mo about the rules. Mo.
Each of our players will pick up paint on our launch pad and get 3 jumps to make their highest mark on the wall. Jumps that do not include 2 footprints will be disqualified. Best overall jump wins. With that, on your mark, get set.
And here's Tiff, who did excellent in our last... Oh, look at that! Excellent in our last elastic sports game, which was volleyball.
On your mark, get set.
And she is spiking her feet into that pad and right up on the wall. Hey, volleyball's an Olympic sport.
On your mark, get set.
Olympic sports. And there's Tiff, back up on the wall. Oh, kicking her feet here. It looks like that was a lower one than her other two jumps. We will get the results from Mo in a moment. And looks like she's ready. Mo.
Tiff hit 10 feet 4 inches.
10 feet 4 inches for Tiff, so that is the height to beat. Krista now getting ready to get saddled up there for her next jump. And she will try to attempt to beat 10 feet 4 inches. A very tight score at this point. Tiff and Brent tied with 700. Krista in the lead with 800. So she needs to perform well here if she wants to keep that lead.
On your mark, get set.
And she's down onto the pad and up, kicking her feet on the wall. Okay, looks like, I don't know, it looks like it may be lower than the mark. Remember, we do take the lowest point of the highest of
On
the
your
three
mark,
jumps.
get set.
And Krista into that slimy ink pad, kicking her feet up there. That is a gargantuan leap, folks. That's like a big kangaroo jumping up there.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and here's Krista, the wonder. Oh! Unbelievable! Improving on each jump. We will get the official results from Mo. Looks like she is ready, Mo.
Krista hit 12 feet even.
12 feet even. So basically, if you put myself and then another one on top of myself, that would be 12 feet. So she's like jumping over two of me. Oh, who cares, right? All right, Brent the Bear ready to growl his way to 3 jumps right here. We're getting the board cleaned up. Feet to beat. Hey, I'm a poet. I didn't even know it. All right, Brent is ready.
You ready up there? On your mark, get set.
Brent down and up. Oh! Okay, so it doesn't look like he has beat the mark of 12 feet on that one.
On your mark, get set.
All right, Brent. Oh, and onto the bridge on that one. He will have one more attempt to beat Krista. He needs to take first place points if he wants to get ahead of Krista before we go to the aggro crag.
Get set.
And there he is down, and it doesn't look like he's going to make it. Oh! I'll have to get a reading on that one, but no, it does not look like he is going to beat the 12-foot mark on that one. Let's go to Mo. Mo.
Brent hit 10 feet 2 inches. That puts Krista in first place, Tiff in second place, and Brent in third place. Mike.
Let's take a look at Krista down with a perfect vertical jump and kicking her knees right up there, slapping it up there. Krista. Now let's go to Mo and check out the leaderboard. Mo.
In the lead, we have Krista in red with 1,100 points. In second, Tiff in blue with 900 points. In third place, Brent in purple with 800 points.
It is anybody's game. Our players were footloose and fancy free on that event. Let's see how their footwork gets happening on the crag. The crag coming up, about to decide our event for today. Welcome back to Guts, the aggro crag, heating up, getting ready for our players. Aggro standing for aggressive crag rock. An aggressive rock right here, getting ready for our players. It's got some surprises for our players, but I don't think you'd be surprised if any one of our players won today. Let's go to the leaderboard and check out where we stand. Mo.
After 4 events, Mike, we have Krista in red in the lead with 1,100 points. Tiff in blue in second with 900 points. Brent in purple third with 800 points.
Very, very close. Let's take a look as Tiff goes tit for tat and taps that ball. Boom! Right in the middle of that. And then you'll see Krista as she comes around through the sack attack. Barreling around the third turn. And coming on down the ramp and across the finish line. Very nice, Krista. Now you take a look at Splashdown. And look at our players here shaking it up. They all stayed on for that. But Krista came home with first place on this one. Look at that leap. Getting her feet right on there. Awesome. So that's a look at how they got to where they stand, and now we have the Aggro Crag event about ready to happen. Very, very important, this event. It's going to take it all, this one. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the mountain to climb and may not cross into another player's path. During their climb, they must light up each of 6 targets located on their side of the crag. The first player to set off all the targets, including the final one at the very peak of the mountain, will receive first place points. Take it, Mike.
Thank you, Mo. Rock avalanches, slime, floods, snowstorms, all prepared for our players. They're getting their game faces on. Let me remind you that the points have skyrocketed in this round. Third place being worth 375 points. Second, 550 points. First, 725 points. It looks like the crag is going to decide it again. Mo, take it away.
Players, on your mark, get set.
And our players begin climbing the mountain. There's our red player. Chris actually hits the first actuator. Snow in the face on that one. And then you see our blue player, Tiff. And there's our purple player, Brent. Rocks everywhere, folks. Slime in the face. It is a dead heat as we climb up. It looks like Brent the bear is clawing his way up to first place, though. It's going to be close. Brent gets first. Krista in second. And it looks like Tiff, the blazing one, in third. We will have to get the official results, though, from Mo. Looks like she has them now. Mo.
In first place on the mountain, Brent in purple. In second place, Krista in red. In third place, Tiff in blue.
The Aggro Crag calling for our players. Take a look as Tiff hits those actuators. There's Brent right there, the bear, our winner of the Aggro Crag. Rocks in his face. No problem. He keeps on climbing, hitting that actuator on the left and on the right. Snow everywhere. Climbing up and getting first place. And then there's a shot of Tiff and Krista. Both looking for second place on this one. Still in the running, but Brent is going to get first. And they were right in the thick of it at the end there. Brent hitting the final actuator and getting the flag for first place points. He takes first place points. He was in first place going into this final event, so I believe that he will be the winner for this event today. But let's go to the leaderboard and check out the final results from Mo. Mo.
These are the final placings after the Aggro Crag. In third place, we have Tiff in blue with 1,275 points. In second place, Brent in purple, 1,525 points. Our winner, Krista in red, 1,650 points.
Now, let me correct myself. Brent was in last place, and that means that the bronze medal goes to Tiff. And Brent making it back into second place for the silver. And then Krista, I was wrong, but she still gets the gold. She's right about that. Give her a piece of that glowing rock. No one can take that away from her. No ifs, ands, or buts. These kids got guts. Do you have it?
All Guts players compete in Reebok athletic shoes. Life is short. Play hard.
Recorded in front of a live audience in Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.
Guts!